Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're talking about day trading, but more specifically, we're talking about gap trading. Gap trading is by far the single most consistent and profitable day trading strategy found across the markets today. What I do is teach a course, and in the course, I teach two specific gap trading strategies. One is known as the morning gap trades, and the second strategy is known as gap fill trades. The morning gap trades are when stocks are gapping higher or lower at the open by a minimum amount as outlined in the course. It creates an opportunity for traders. Stocks will be drawn to and have a price reaction from specific price levels that I teach you in my course how to calculate. Once the stocks come into these levels, it creates a tradable opportunity. The second strategy I teach in my course is the gap fill trades. When stocks gap higher or lower at the open, at some point in time in the future, they will come back to fill those gaps, which also creates a tradable opportunity because they will typically have a price reaction in the other direction at that gap level left open from another trading day. I also provide traders that want to get them my gap trading levels each and every day. They go out in an email at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the market opens. Here's the email that went out today. We had three possible morning gap trades on the board. We had Nike, ING, and TMHC. Unfortunately, none of the three hit their levels. Nike came close. It came within about 20 cents, but it didn't hit the level. We only trade stocks that hit our levels. That gives us the highest probability of success. However, that doesn't mean we didn't have any trades today. In addition to providing my morning gap trades, I also provide a pretty healthy list of gap fill trading opportunities. I provide a list of about 30 or so each and every day, and usually 1, 2, 3, sometimes 4 or 5 will hit their levels throughout the trading day and provide tradable opportunities. Today we had two. The first one was AAL, or American Airlines, and you can see I say in the third column over, gap fill level is $39.74. It's a long trade, meaning we're buying at that level. And then in the last column on the right, I specify how far away the stock is before the market opens to that level so that traders can track them and they understand what to look at and try not to waste any time searching for trades. One of the biggest complaints I hear from traders is they don't know what to trade in the morning and end up missing a lot of opportunities because they don't have a systematic approach to finding trades and finding trades that are at the right price level. We'll take a look at the chart of American Airlines in a minute. The second one that hit its level was FITB, or Fifth Third Bank Corp. And I say in the third column over from the left, the gap fill level was $24.47. It's a long trade, meaning we're buying at that level, looking for a nice healthy bounce, and it was a 1.77% away from that level before the market opened today. So it was certainly on the radar screen. Anything 1 or 2% away, we want to be watching near the open for a possible trade that happens quickly. Let's go take a look at a couple of charts. Here's the chart of American Airlines. And you can see the line running across the screen at $39.74. The stock was actually gapping a little bit down today, and it hit that gap fill level, traded a little bit below it, but it was within the criteria in terms of a stop loss limitation that's outlined in the course. I teach everything you need to know. How much profit we're looking for, how much of a stop loss we're looking for to minimize our risk, which stocks we're looking for, what type of volume on the stocks we're looking for. Everything is outlined in the course. What happened here is it wasn't a tremendous trade, but it was a positive trade nonetheless. From $39.74 so far today, and the market's still open, the stock hit a high of $40.07. So a 25-30 cent gain, not a tremendous trade, but it is a trade nonetheless. Some will certainly provide more profit than others. Speaking of which, let's take a look at a better one and look at Fifth Third Bank Corp. Here the level was $24.47 right off the list from the morning email that goes out to subscribers before the market opens. And you can see here, we pierced through it by a little bit, but just a little while later, the stock was already at a high of over $25, $25.14. That's a tremendous bounce on a $25 stock for an intraday scalp trade. We find trades like this each and every day. Whether they're the morning gap trades or off the gap fill list, we can typically count on 1 to 3, sometimes more, trades per day. Folks, gap trading is a wonderful opportunity to build a foundation to learn a strategy that's repeatable, consistent, and of course, profitable. You have to come over to lazygaptrader.com. I will teach you everything you need to know to trade the gaps successfully each and every day. This is a strategy you can use for the rest of your trading career. We have plenty of traders that are trading the gaps wildly successfully. If you have the desire and the discipline to learn, then I'm happy to teach you and help you become successful day trading the gaps. I'm David Frost, lazygaptrader.com. Come over to check out the course. Thanks for tuning in, folks.